scheduled for 15 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Bolton, England, here is the Olympic silver medalist, one of Britain's youngest ever professional world champion, a unified 140-pound champion of the world, introducing Amir King Khan. Hiding out of the blue corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world, introducing Sugar Ray Leonard.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
This is one of those fights. There are nosebleed seats right at the top, and they'd have paid a lot of money just to be here, be in this environment, be in this atmosphere.
What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. They both want the knockout. He just misses with that big right hand. After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. Good left hand. They get out of the way of that left hand. Nice exchange here from both men. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Counter shot with the right hand. Good counter right hand again. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
He misses with that jab. They exchange punches. This has been a very competitive round as we've reached the midway point. He fails to score with that left hook. Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. Catch and shoot. That left lands. Just as quick. This is not the way he wanted this fight to start. Let's see if he can get out of trouble. And now they're right back into the fray. back to life now. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Sugar Ray is down on the canvas. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, got right. Brush it off, get on with the job.
There's the bell for round 3. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got a bluff him.
It's obvious this fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches? You've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class. It sometimes comes down to who's in better condition.
Middleweight, oh.
Sugar Ray's in trouble. This guy certainly has a huge chin. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Through the hook, didn't land. Sugar Ray Leonard dazed.
Oh, I heard that never, but I saw it.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. He caught him clean. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on.
Here we go to the 4th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going. That old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? He misses with that jab. The referee might want to step in here. Got his eyes on him. Trying to just weather this tornado coming at him. Looks like they've shaken it off. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, help too.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. Back into the fray here in round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Big whiff with the right hook. So we talk about a fighter having power. Don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
This has been a very competitive round between these two. Both men step back for just a moment. They got out of the way of that right hook. Defense here at all. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt.
Here we go in the 6th round. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. You hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system for a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
Trying to answer back. And they are delivering. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. That one lands. Nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you gotta think him. You just gotta be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
This fighter has not shown us much defense at all. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think it's...
Round 7, here we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Back and forth they go. hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
What a gift.
Sugar Ray's in trouble. Let's see how good he is defensively. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Sit in the pocket when your punches are this slow. That punch landed. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
You cannot gas out if you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did it.
And there's the bell for round 8. Let's see how much recovery they saw there in the last minute.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, slept right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Oh, what a punch! Sugar Ray is down! Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. Like this fighter did not work on defense this training camp. Oh, that punch. Amir Khan is rocked.
Oh!
And down goes Amir Khan.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I don't know who's got the advantage here after both men tasted the canvas in that round.
Absolutely crazy.
Let's see how much fatigue we see here in round 9. Both fighters knocked down in the last round. What do we have in store for us in this one?
I've seen that twice before. Both fighters knocked down in the same round. And you think, who's going to go back as confident? Who's going to come out as confident? Both fighters went back on unsteady legs. How is this going to unfold?
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cusp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Oh, Leonard just got rocked. He's got to do something. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now. This has been a very competitive round between these two. quick punch scores. Sugar Ray to trouble. I don't believe what we're seeing here. What a heavy shot, and you can see his legs are gone. Looks like they've shaken it off. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And he finished the job. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
There's a lot on the line here.
This is the 10th. A lot of energy put into that last round. Can they keep it up here?
How are they doing that now? Are they trying to get an early night? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in one. They're going to be absolutely shattered.
Right punch. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this guy that can seriously hurt you?
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that? He misses with that jab. Got out of the way of that right hook. Nice punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. About these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
Just when we talk about championship material.
Here we go in the championship rounds, round 11. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get...
And he just got caught. He just got caught. Leonard took a big shot and down he goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why. Through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Missed him with that uppercut. Clean. Is this the beginning of the end? final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
On to the 12th. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to bluff him.
Oh, and he caught him clean. Is this the beginning of the end? Sugar Ray is down on the canvas. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. And he finished the job. Good punch. Fighter realizes that defense is one of the scoring criteria in boxing. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. Sugar Ray is down.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So time to go celebrate after another knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.